Main focus back here. I'm going to cut these up and I'm going to throw them over the fence. Okay, I'm using this material for um, for the hallway downstairs, for the foyer, for that back wall. We'll make 3-inch long cups, pucks, whatever you want to call it. And so I got to cut these up. I'm going to throw them over that fence. All right. Well, I got whatever I could cut up. Because I don't want teeny weeny pieces. I like to say at least 1.5 inches in diameter. So now I got to get all this to the shed. This would be all the waste. And let me show you out here. By needing bigger trees, this guy has got to go. This one right here. So I could get some big ones out of that. That one's got to go. This one, that one. So I have more trees I have to cut down anyhow. But if I need some bigger ones, I'll take it out of this one. I'm looking for some like 4 or 5 inches. I'll take it out of that. But basically, now I gotta get this pile behind me. Over the fence. And gosh, it'd be nice if I didn't have to throw it over the fence. I would love the fence off my property going that way, all the way across. I will do that eventually, but everything is expensive. All right, got it all cleared out. Now I gotta bring these to the shed. Gosh dang it, my shed is a disaster. So I just gotta go from there to there. This shed's between the trees. Whew. Tell you what, I'm out of breath. There's somebody that moved up in the mountain up here from, I think, in Texas or something. And he goes, oh, Red Colorado has 300 plus days of sunshine. It was cloudy when I started the video. Now we got full skies, clear. Well, there's some white clouds. But the point is, our elevation is 8,500. And we could get snow all the way through June. And am I actually particularly a fan of snow in the like spring and summer months? No. That's our white rain, I call it. And so, I mean, it's like one of those things, it is what it is. But I just responded, I'm like, Denver, yeah, you get better weather up there. It's hotter up there, you need AC. Up here, we don't even have air conditioning. That'll tell you something. If you see a house with no AC, or not one, several, that tells you that the weather could be unpredictable. Maybe not, maybe I'm wrong. But yeah, they've been here a year. They chose this town to live in. It's like choosing to live up in like Estes or Breckenridge, or I don't know. It's like you go up to Pikes Peak in August, it'll be 38 degrees up there, but then 90 degrees at Colorado Springs. So I don't know. Who would have known, right? We did. But all right, I got to get that shit in the shed, and I got to get some water. I'm parched. Okay, well, figure I get everything standing up here. I want to crowd my shed. You'll see a lot. Let's get inside. I brought a couple pieces in, and yeah, it's a freaking mess in here. But what I'm gonna do is, I have to cut them in my pucks, and the reason I gotta get them cut in the pucks for a reason. Because if I leave them in the whole long set and then I decide to cut them, they're not going to dry out enough. I'm hoping that these things will dry out over the next month. And I figure I got like 3 by 7. I have like 20 square feet, right? 20 square feet. So this is 2 by just under 7. That's 14 square feet. So I got to fill this up with pucks. And then I don't want to put them on top. I could probably fill that whole side with pucks. And this place is a disaster. Gosh, bothers the heck. I was in Alaska for 3 months last summer, from May 17th to basically August 27th. I had no time to do anything around my property last year. Weather was crap. Winter came early, and anyways, it is what it is. So let's get things figured out, and let's get I'm gonna lock down like a, you know what I mean. We don't want to use this blade. It's my trim blade, but well, that's life. I guess I could change it. Yeah, I'll leave it alone. But I decided I'm going to keep all the whole deal flush. And there's some imperfections in and out. Who cares? But this is going to be like my layout, my pattern. And then, so when I go to install it, I will be able to like take this row and boom, 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 you know. And yeah, it's going to be a lot of work when that comes. But it gives me the month for the pucks to dry 100%. Then I'll seal them with some clear and then glue and shoot them into that wall when that time is ready. So I'm going to get cutting. Let's get things going. All right, I got my gauge set here. I got my blade locked so the slide doesn't slide. And this should be 3.5. It's the same height. So I'm going to just start cutting. Cut a little piece. It's going to be, this will probably be tricky. I don't know. We'll see. That beautiful cut. Oh my God, that's going to be sharp. The colors are amazing. Ah, crap. You know what? I should just get my garbage can and clean up some of this mess. You know, it's just, I do not like a messy shop. And, or work area, I should say. All right, we're going to butt that to there. Try to have good control. That's the thing. I'm going to cut a few of these. Whoa, that was supposed to, I didn't let go of the trigger, baby. These are going to be just all random spots, because that's, you know, that size. You know, when I get a knot like this, that's where what I'm going to have to do is probably use my hatchet and chop that off. There's no way in heck I'm going to, nope, I'm not going to get myself close to the blade. Never do that. This saw, table saw, a planer, you got to practice safety practices. This is already, you know, I mean, this is pretty flat, but still you have to be cautious. I think I'll put this aside because I got to mess with that. And this will be, I think this will look pretty cool. I think it will, but we'll find out. And I'm letting go of the trigger as fast as I can. And this doesn't matter that I have a notch in here. You'll never see it because, here, let me show you. When I, not that you'll see. So I'll seal all this stuff off, and this will be like sitting in the wall, like this. and so you'll never see that. It'll be like the look. I'm not going to have two sizes of the same together. Well, I may. It depends how all the pieces actually work out. So I'm not going to bore you to death like cutting and cutting and cutting and cutting. I may do a little bit of, yeah. So let me get a bunch of these different sizes cut. I'm going to get a pattern, start my pattern, and because these babies are green. But look at the color. Isn't that cool? There's some really cool colors in there. And when this dries, I'm hoping in a month this will dry this thickness, and then I'll seal it. Yeah, I think doing the flush makes more sense. So yeah, I'm gonna get going. All right. So some of these pieces, they got a little bump out, and the problem with that, when you may get too much of a space in between with that bump out. So like these little knots, I'm just taking my axe and I'm just kind of cutting those off. That way there, I don't have that complication of trying to keep everything tight. So if I left that knot on, then we'll have another issue, which I do not want to deal with. Yeah. So what I call that progress. A little bump there. Yes. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. It's looking pretty good, actually. As you can see, I'm starting to move them around, get sizes separately. That's actually only from two. I think I only cut two sizes so far. Yeah, I've only played with two sizes, so I know I have plenty. I'm cutting them like three. They 3 1/8, as long as they're less than 3 1/2. So yeah, pretty cool, I think. Let's keep it going. Yeah, big knot I gotta chop off. Let's spin around. Let's get the root or the main ball. Let's get this bad boy figured out. I gotta jack up the other side with something because it's sagging pretty good actually. I just threw a bunch of garbage away. Yeah, I'm gonna cut this here. Oh. It's a big one. That looks cool. It's definitely gonna be cool. It's looking pretty sharp. You look at the table, the way I have it. I'll show you in a minute. Enough sawdust. It's not going in the the chute plug. My chute unplugger. There you go. No trick of the trade. Yeah. Look at that. Isn't that cool? When you see them all together on the table, looks pretty cool. Oh no. Let's see, what does that measure? 3. Okay, nothing's moved, which is good. All right. All right, well, I am getting beat. The one thing I do, I'm going to need some bigger pieces, bigger pucks like this. And this stinks. I don't know if I have, I don't know how big the ones are in the very back that I dragged to the far back. I don't know if I got stuff this. I think I do, if I recall. Because I'll show you in a minute. I'm going to keep cutting. And the one thing I have to do, I have to measure the width. And I'm making a pattern right here and kind of how it's going to go. And right now I have it tight to, like, say, if it was, like I said, I'm going to picture frame the whole deal first with 1x4 with 4 inches depth. And these will sit inside there. Do I have any 1x4 in here? I think I discarded it. But yeah, I need bigger pucks. I need fatter ones because I can't have just a bunch of little ones. My wife actually came in. I thought I was doing good. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna, maybe 5 more, and I'm gonna have this whole table filled. No, once you start putting them together like tight, it doesn't do that. So I'm gonna keep cutting, and then I'm gonna take a walk to the back of the property. I believe I have some smaller ones. I believe they're aspen. I'm hoping they're aspen and not the evergreen. I don't think I'm going to like what the look is on the evergreen. No, I don't think I will. So let me keep going. Actually what I'm going to do, I'm just going to cut this piece. I'm going to go in the back and see if I can find one piece that, just one big fat one. My back is already shot. This sucks. This really sucks. I am so exhausted with this back pain. It's tiring. It's not tiring. It's aggravating, and it just sucks. Oh wow, you can see it again. It was like everything was, holy shit. It was tons of dust. Yeah, let's keep going. I'm gonna keep cutting on this, and yeah, this one's dry as a bone. This piece, there's like literally nothing. This has a curve, and the cool thing is I'm just like at 3 inches, you can still make a straight out of 3 inches, even with this curve. Yeah, this one's bone dry. Doesn't have that any kind of fancy smell. Nothing exciting. So, all right, let's keep rocking. Well, looks like I've got this one. I got that little guy. I got a couple here. So, and I got even for bigger pucks. That one there. So I'm going to take this one back to the shed and that one. And without having to cut down. I mean, that's it. Yeah. Let me get these carried back. All right. Well, my back is shot. I can't do no more. I made some progress. I think I only did, let's see, 2 by 5? Is that how much it is? 2 by 5? What's the width? Not even 5. 4'6" by 2 foot. So not even 10 square feet. Like I said, from the bench to the ceiling, I would say it's like 6'6", and then to the wall, say just over 3 feet. So say 3 by. So I need like 20 square feet of this, and I've been at it for a couple hours. My wife came out, helped me put it together like a jigsaw. And then I know I'm glad I have some bigger trees back there. I got 2 more big ones because I'm going to need them. This is definitely going to get. You have to have small to big, but yeah, let me show you what I got, and I'm going to call it as this. And any artist or can create stuff like this. It's not too hard to do. Just gotta be careful with the saw. Something happened and the log wasn't sitting right. Yeah, it could be dangerous. And I had a guard back there, it busted, split in half, and parts went flying. So other than that, let's show you what we got. All right, so here we go. It's actually pretty cool. And this will give these a chance to dry. Some of them are already dry, but not all of them. Some of them are pretty green. But the width, so I made a line over here so it was tight on this side, and I was using this side of the board to be tight, obviously, so I'd have to push it up. Yeah, just like a little puzzle, but that's the creation. So other than that, that's all I'm going to do on this. Tomorrow's Mother's Day. I'm not going to do anything tomorrow. So I got during the week to take care of. And we got a cool new surprise we're going to be picking up on Tuesday. So stay tuned for that. And yeah, I know I need little tiny ones, big ones. But other than that, this kind of project, to have the dimensional size, like 1.25 up to 5 inches, that would be very nice. And I'm going to keep it pretty flat. I think it looks cool being flat versus I was going to do dimensional. I just don't think it'll look right. And then all I'm going to do is I'm just going to buy a fancy coat rack. I may make my own and screw it to the block. And yeah, I'll make sure those boards are nailed and glued really good. So doesn't rip off. It shouldn't rip off. Should be fine. It'll be fine. But hey, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And thanks for watching. And we will continue on this art project journey for the foyer. That's going to be behind the wall, the black wall of the bench seat. So we're getting there. We're making things happen. All right, guys. Be legendary. Have a great day.